The promises you always make to each other, and then when you get to this other place, you're so busy, you don't even remember you made promises like that.
I know. No, apart from this side, apart from whose birthday, Ruth's birthday, we have never met. Guys, adulthood is real and crazy.
Adulting is not.
Hey, me,
it's not personal.
Yeah, it's not personal.
You would think Jen sometimes calls me. I find like 5-6 missed calls. I'm like, oh, I don't even return the calls that same day. I come and return the following day, and she's like, Saina, enjoy my place in your life. I'm like, trust me. Kwanza yote nilikuwa job. Ukipiga uone ati sijashika. Relax. Jua tu nitakucall back. It's nothing personal.
Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Bitches, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Jen. How are you?
I'm good. Watu wametulizia.
Sana. Aika watu wanasema nyinyi one hit wonder. Ninaika kamoja hivi mnapotelea. What's happening, guys?
Guys, a lot has been happening. God has been smiling on our face in various ways.
And the opposite is also true, Jen.
He has not been smiling.
He's just smiling, but also there's been ups and downs.
Ups and downs, yeah. And the road has been smooth and rough too. You know, you can't just go like one way. It's actually not smile the whole time. But we thank God for the good things that have happened to us. We have experienced growth, guys. We have experienced. Actually, guys, personally, it's I know that we started our YouTube channel 6 months ago.
I'm trying to tell you, like, we are old. It's almost 7 months.
Okay, so we have not just been consistent.
Yeah, we've just not been consistent. Venye tulianza na mioto plani, hata si mioto, but we even have videos, but edit ndio inatushinda.
But we have a lot of videos, guys. We did B's birthday, we did my birthday, we went for movies. We've done a lot of things, but I think the time. I think time, because
so much has happened.
Yeah. And again, you know, at least when we were working together, guys, we used to work together. If you follow us from day one, you know we used to work together. And right now we're telling you we're no longer working together like professionally, but we are together. In spirit and physically. Spirit's quite. Oh wow, guys. Today I just together in spirit.
Yeah, in spirit, when you are like at your workplace and at my workplace, we are together in spirit. So when we don't get to meet every day like we used to, then you know, hiyo siku ilikuwa like Jane Beatrice. Mtapata Jane place ajapata Beatrice anajua.
It was just crazy.
Something wrong.
It was crazy, and how we have grown to someone is somewhere else, someone is another person, and we are still okay and growing and still talking and everything. What to be survive, guys? To be survive. We should have twins. Hata si twins. Bibi na bwana alafu bwana anaenda kazi abroad. The woman is remaining in Kenya. For once I felt like that was our story. But I always call you my wife. And a lot of people don't get it, and one day we'll talk about that.
Yeah, one day we'll think it's weird after that tunezalala bit more, we can change in front of each other.
Yeah.
You know, like it's no big deal. We are ladies. That's what ladies do.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, B getting a new job from where we were in Thika. We were working together in the same office, the same work, the same place. We literally were seeing each other every time. Going home, we used to go home together, stay together. Now B gets a job. She's going back to Nairobi. Imagine watching her pack her things, her clothes, leaving my house because I used to host her. She has her home, but it was in Ngong Road, and now I'm staying in Thika, so it was much easier to stay. Yeah. Hey, me personally, I was happy when she got that job, but at the same time I was sad. I was like, why is she now leaving me? Gosh, come on, I relate. A good comment to up or down. How was it for you?
It was crazy. It was really crazy. Especially like the shifting parts, not so much, but now going to that job managing hayupo. Because mali tulikuwa tukiwa pamoja, the things you used to like push me initially nilifanya. So I'm thinking, okay, Nenda, will I have the same attitude? Jen is not there, who's going to like push me? It's a totally different career choice. And I'm thinking, okay, what if I in cases like this?
Yeah.
So I'm all over the place. I'm like calling my sister because she does the same thing. I'm like,
yeah, I even wanted to say, but you have a mentor already in that job. So I thought it would be like so hard for me. Yeah.
So I called my sister, I'm like, okay, this new job, the mini, it's the same thing that you're doing, but I don't know the first thing about whatever I'm going to do. Like, what do I do? What should I expect? And she goes, usijali, because unajua kila kampuni wana their policies and their way of doing things, but kuandika reports shouldn't really bother you because utapata from the people on the ground. They're the ones who are going to give you information, tell you what's happening. I'm like, okay, kuniambia kile nitaandika si issue. Issue is how do you do that? How do you put that down on not paper? Obviously, soft copy is everything. And she was like, kitaka unaweza tumia Excel ama tumia Word, but mostly tumia Excel, it's easier for play. You know the way you're like, no. Break down.
Give it to me. I
want details. But I was like, okay, what's anything to happen? If I die, I die. So I go the first day, I do vitu zenye nilikuwa nimekuwa oriented nazo, namaliza, the day ends, I'm like, okay. It's like I'm making it. The second day, the third day, fourth day, fifth day, it's a week now, I'm like, I'm here to stay now. I've learned, I'm okay, I'm good, Mimi. So, but the career change kuna challenges more sana.
A lot of it.
A lot of challenges.
Yeah.
Bila mtu umetoka hii job unaenda job nyingine, it doesn't come easy.
Yeah, sure.
So
because from the previous job, you've already created a family. You are used to that place. You are used to your work. You're used to your office. But right now you're going back now to start afresh. New office, new
way of doing things.
New way of doing things. Yeah, and it's so hard to adapt and to just. I don't know. It's so hard to adapt to leave your family, your work family behind. Because I remember we even had a small friendship group.
Actually, like everyone akitoka tunaenda tunaombeana some place. Tunasema nani ametoka amepata job tunamwambia naenda. Mwingine pia akitoka tena tunaenda tunaomba tunamwambia naenda. Like it was fun.
Now it got to Bean's time. It was so hard, and we was living like it's nothing. I felt like
just to know it was hard on me. You know me with emotions, like I don't get to show my emotions always like evoke, but it was so hard on me as well. You remember me telling you, but I'm telling you guys, when it gets to your time, please do it any. We'll come even as guests to kuja tukule nyama tukunywe soda tufanye nini, but we'll pray together ile time yenye unatoka. Because now it became a routine, and I'm thinking it will be so unfair that sisi tukitoka and we've had that cut togetherness tumeombeana nini, and then inabaki wewe na Ruth peke yake. Alafu you just have to leave, you know. And then now Ruth akabaki peke yake.
Let me tell you that day that I was leaving, because let me tell you guys, God really smiled on us, because after Beatrice leaving, it didn't take like a month. It didn't take like a month. I got a new offer coming to Kiambu. Coming to Kiambu County, and I was happy because I was happy and I was sad at the same time, because I was thinking, how am I going to leave you? How am I going to leave Ken behind?
I know.
These are
specifically Ken.
No, stop insinuating anything, please.
It's okay.
Yeah, so it was so hard. It was okay. That day I remember us going to that big field. We prayed with Ruth. Yeah, me and
you
Ruth.
didn't call me. You
Because you were at work.
No,
It was like
you would have made it maybe a weekend or something.
I was leaving on that day and reporting on the same day to the new job. So I and Ruth, we went, prayed, and after praying we got emotional. Ruth cried. Ruth was like, no, this is not happening. And I told her, no, you will always come to my place, we will always meet, we always hang out, like we do hang out at least once a month.
You know the promises you always make to each other, and then when you get to this other place, you're so busy, you don't even remember you made promises like that.
I
Have
know.
you ever met?
No, apart from this side, apart from whose birthday, Ruth's birthday, we have never met.
Yes.
Guys, adulthood is real and crazy.
Adulting is not.
Hey, me
And
and
it's not personal.
Yeah, it's not
You
personal.
would think Jen sometimes calls me. I find like 5-6 missed calls. I'm like, oh. I don't even return the calls that same day. I come and return the following day, and she's like, Saina, enjoy my place in your life. I'm like, trust me. Unalete nilikuwa job. Ukipiga uone ati sijashika. Relax. Jua tu nitakucall back. It's nothing personal. It's not like ati nakata kushika simu zako or anything, because it was crazy. The workload.
I get it because sometimes I also get busy here. But then, guys, we are at the old house, and the old house, it's in Kino. Yeah, it's a very nice restaurant for outdoor and indoor pier. And yeah, guys, you should come and visit. We will show you how we put
a small video just to show you how the old house looks like. It's amazing. It's superb. Like the old house, inspire, like the name. It's inspired by what's here, because it's more like just old kind of furniture and just everything. So it's not necessarily old in the manner old as in imezeeka, old in the manner that vitu zenye zinatengenezwa back then. So it's a very nice place. By the way, guys, you need to experience the house.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
It is a nice place, and we say we turn old into new. It's a very nice restaurant. So if you are around Kino, if you are around Westland, just Waiyaki way, and you're looking for somewhere to just relax and have
not necessarily if you are around. You could be from Kitengela, you want to experience a totally different environment. Just come. Yeah. We went sometime back to Olulua, a place in it's awesome, but you wouldn't know it exists. It's so nice. The glass house nini. So which one is that to from all the way at Kajiado and experience to your
experience all that. Yes, guys, Karibuni is at the old house. And they have sponsored our video for today. So as we continue, just leaving, now starting a new job. I think it was not hard for me this side, because it's the same thing that I was doing the other side. It wasn't that hard transitioning. Alafu pia, the person who referred me to the job is someone we have worked with before. He was our boss before, so it just gave me referral. So I felt it was just easy getting into the system and just picking up. And so that's what you've been up to not up until now, because there's so much you still need to do. We have so much planned. Me and Jen, we have like a lot coming up. We are looking to become entrepreneurs. I'm telling you guys.
So you pray for us. We won't disclose that here, but just know we are looking to become entrepreneurs. But as well as bringing new videos back to back. Now we have the time. We have a place here to shoot the old house or some place. So like we are going to bring new videos like back to back. This is a new subscribe, like, share, comment. Support sisters, support. We are content creators, not lazy. We are content creators.
We are content creators right now. We're not YouTubers. Is it the same thing? I don't know what you're doing.
It's the same thing. You create content, you put it on YouTube, you put it on TikTok, you put it. These are two platforms, but the main thing we do is create content. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, guys, we are going to create a lot of content.
Yeah.
Even like personal blogs. Yeah. If B has a personal blog, she will be posting. If I have a personal blog, maybe I've traveled, maybe B has traveled or gone to somewhere, she'll be posting and just know that we are together.
Yeah, in spirit.
In spirit. Umesema sana your spirit ni sawa. Me, by the way,
this year is the year that I decided then I want to be spiritual. Like I want to go to minister to me. I want to know God. I want to like I'm living according to the will of God. The mambo ya dunia nimewachana. Nilikuwa mtu wa dunia.
I don't know.
Not really, I wasn't. I'm just saying like this time.
Dunia kidogo. It all depends with dunia aje. Dunia kidogo. Yeah, kidogo too.
So like I was saying before I was
imagine be on Saturday. I call her on Saturday. Will you come on Monday to shoot? Hapana, ni bado ndo nalala, nimetoka kesha. I was like, oh wow, my God, you're really doing it. I remember there is a video we did, and you said you want to be more spiritual. It was a question asked, kind of thing, and you said one thing you'd really want to do right now at that time is to know God and to have a relationship with God, which I felt it's so nice because there's a time I told you we used to go to and pray with Ruth, but you never used to come and join us, and I used to feel like, but now we do all the other things, but when it comes to praying, it's where you draw the line.
Maybe for me, religion and spirituality is more personal. So I would like to like just be in my own space, literally like mind-wise, but like just be in my own space so that nikiomba I don't feel pushed. You get ile prayer yenye wewe mwenyewe umejambia and you mean it, you know, it's a more genuine and legit prayer than ile yenye kuja tuombe and maybe that time your mind wasn't even, you're like, okay, kuja tu niende niombe, you know. Okay. So like you have to just have that peace of mind, so yako iko into it, and you know when you pray, now you're able to like communicate with God vizuri. So that's me. Spirituality and religion is more personal.
It's okay, I'm happy for you, girl.
Thank you.
Give me 5.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And may you not backslide in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Yeah, this year is gonna be big. Personally,
yeah. Okay, for us, we are speaking as women, and the year is going to obviously be big because we are believers of the word, and God says, knock and the doors shall be opened for you. But now there's this thing ya wanawake Kenya kuuawa. What's happening?
Yeah, the thing is high.
What's happening?
I don't have an idea. You know, when this other lady was killed, the one who was
mutilated.
Yeah. This, like, I didn't even want to see any news about that because I felt so bad.
But now the problem is it keeps on coming.
It keeps on
day in, day out, day in, day out. Like you wake up, there's another body, there's whatever, someone found where. What's really happening? You know, the other day I was talking to a friend of mine. I had posted nilikuwa nimepostia picture ya them kupatikana kwa river and stuff. And I had posted nikisema wanawake we need to like work hard and get our own money and avoid a lot of unnecessary sex and goodies so that people will take advantage of you and kill you. But he brought a totally different aspect. You know, akasema, how about you look at it this way? These are people who are probably raised by single mothers. They've been insecure and inferior their whole lives, not having a father figure. And now when they find this man, it's not like they want the goodies and stuff. They want to feel like that father figure around them. It's even almost true that they love this person for sure and not just for the gifts. Because can you tell me now, Jen, that mtu atakuja kukatia because he's rich, utasema no, just because you have your own money, akikukatia mwenye akona pesa, hautaingia box. It doesn't make sense. Because love is love. Whether a person has money or doesn't have money. So there are so many ways of looking at it. It's not necessarily this person hana, ndio maname. Because kuna wale watu wanapatana ule mhana anapata mtu ako na pesa, they love each other for sure, and they end up creating a family. But sasa isn't it just some singled out, you know, cases. So mtu alikuwa ananiambia these people wanaweza kuwa ni kama hata wamelezea kwa family zenye hawakuwa na ile father figure, so they felt like they are more inclined to this person to like anaonyesha syndrome. So it's not necessarily that they're looking for material things. Some of these victims, wale victims wamepatikana place yenye they didn't call for that. Wenye tunataka make it seem they didn't call for that, ati wakienda juu wanataka guduzi, wanataka nini. So kuwa wanawake for whatever reason, it's not necessary, it's not okay.
You have a sister, you have a mother, you have a cousin who is a lady, you have, I don't know what will just make you kill another human being in such manner. Me hata niona jana Matara ati they saying his life is in danger. I was like, oh please, I know
someone needs to have, okay, let me say.
Personally, at some point, I felt like this man should not even be given a second chance to live. But again, we are not God to judge. I will not say anything bad about him because we have brothers, we have cousins who are men too. But we can't explain, personally right now, we can't explain this femicide of anything that is happening right now. But one thing, I think, you can never even, you know, at Ilenia, you want to be careful.
You can never be too careful. Because the heart is a stupid thing, as they say. You couldn't try to put down a cockroach. Somehow gonna all the things in your corner. So and naturally, because body not react and you know you develop those feelings, thinking want to be genuine. Only for him to take you somewhere and kill you. You know, it's not like you had like you can never be too careful.
You can never be too careful. That's what I say, ladies, be careful. You don't know who you are meeting, even your boyfriend. Come here, you're an ex-husband. You know, this is someone you live with, this is someone you stayed with, this is someone you know, this is someone that who convince
trust.
So I think one thing we should just pray for one another as ladies and just be our brothers' keepers. Please, just let them go. I don't know if you should mpaka sasa mnaanza kupigana, mnaanza kuua mtu out of. There are so many who talk so bad. Wanakula fair sana, wacha waonyeshwe, it is okay, your time is coming.
It's not fair because no one held anyone at that point to have to be fair or whatever. So you're responsible for what you do. If you wanted when you have kula fair, you have a choice ya kwenda kutafuta mtu mwenye ako na pesa kama wewe, so that ukimwambia just come over, she just shows up. I mean, why are you going for this person when you're not utatumia fair only for you to catch feelings that you're
fair?
So wacha tusidanganyane, by the way. Hapa we just need to tell each other as it is. And by the way, it's wrong. Kuna time nilikuwa pia having a conversation with someone. Tulipatana kwa gari and then anaanza sijui nini mambo na fair and stuff, nikamwambia nini wanaume pia mnajaribu sana. You are a person mwenye labda unafanya mjengo au kuna biashara kako kadogo. Umeingiza like say 200 300 over day. Kuna ule mahali amekomba credit ya 100 unatuma. Kuna mamako mahali amekomba sali quota ama nusu ile sina, but umetumia them credit ya 100 simply because you love her. Ni choice ya nani? Like who's putting who in that position?
It's you as a man putting yourself in that position.
You know,
be real.
Because you can easily tell this person sina kwani atakuja kwa nyumba kwa kuro.
No.
Na kisha kukataa, si utakatia yule mwingine mwenye atakuwa willing kuchukua just the way you are.
Alafu men also, I think if you know you love good things, go for good. You also have enough money, have enough, I don't know how to put it, just have enough to be able to maintain the good thing. You can't say you unafanya kwa mjengo. I'm not judging mjengo. Me personally love men who work. When you're mjengo, kuto niambe mami, this is what I have. That is your effort.
Let's manage this.
Yeah, let's manage this. You know very well how wezani na be. Kabisa, unajua maisha ya be and everything, unajua how wezani. Then you want to put B kwa box. Unaenda unaomba, maybe umepata tu pesa twingine kidogo, ama umeomba tu pesa pahali to be able to get B. After getting B, ile maisha ulimwonyesha ya kwanza, that is what she would be expecting
obviously.
When you'll not be able to give that, whatever, to maintain whatever you started, it will be something else. She will change. She will literally change, because that is what you show. You are giving from the one.
If you, I actually told him by then, you mnapenda kutupea pesa. Men love giving us money.
Yeah.
They love giving us gifts for no reason. And then they can't blame us for it. Why are you blaming me for something you decided you want to do and you felt like you needed to do for me? Me, I didn't even ask. I didn't come like holding a gun to your head. You felt like I needed money, you gave me money. Thank you. But don't come blaming me. Don't cry foul later. Because me sijakujia na gun, sijakuja kwa nyumba yako nikurob. So when you give money, don't have too many expectations. Wewe peana juu ni gift na umeamua unataka kupeana. Na wachana na hiyo story. Lakini ukienda mbaya kubali. Kubali kuachika.
Yeah, and another thing, I think one thing I wouldn't do is to judge anybody, because I know there are good girls and there are bad girls.
Yeah,
there are good men and there are bad men. So we just pray. We pray for our sisters, pray for our brothers, pray for our cousins, our relatives, wherever they are. Let them just be safe, because when you could buy
one thing generally people, since you just say conversation, it can relate now whatever is happening in the femicide. We need to talk about mental health.
Yeah.
In regards to femicide, to whatever is happening. Mostly we blame the perpetrator and forget like they could also just be having something. Yeah, like wacha tusikue too easy to blame. It's okay wamefanya kitu mbaya, wameua and stuff like that. But mostly you get the perpetrator is also affected mentally. That's why they're not able to like get a hold of their emotions, and they go and just, you know, they blow things over the roof and decide to do things like roads and kill and do stuff like that. So mental health is one topic we need to like really talk about and have invest a lot of resources in it.
Yeah, sure.
So that like everyone will be able to be helped. Depression is real. A lot of things are happening out here, and these people unaweza pata ni kama they're doing that to like make themselves feel some type of way, you know. So we just need to be able to help these people. As much as we're condemning and then taking them to jail, that does not end there, because umesema anaitwa Matara.
Yeah,
Matara, he's now in jail, but there are 2 or 3, 4, 5 Mataras out there.
Still out there.
Out there when you wako jail. So we need to like create a space where we are able to help even these perpetrators mentally, so that we get to understand mtu. Unakumbuka there was a story yenye mtoto aliua the whole family, like baba na mama walikuwa maji. Alikuja kujulikana later like he was dealing with something.
Yeah, sure.
So it's not always that the perpetrator ni yule mtu anapenda tu kufanya vitu anafanya.
Okay, yeah.
So we really need to like, I don't know, maybe the government need to step in when you are stepping na mambo na giving pads and condoms. We also need to invest a lot of resources in mental health, train so many counselors, so that everyone are able to reach na kuongeleshwa na you know, just to get them through some of these things that is not happening now.
And on that note, when you say depression is real, for sure I experienced. You know, the other time, the woman, and guys, depression is so real and it's bad. And it's so bad when your kids or people you love watch you go through depression. They get involved and get hurt. I felt for the kids. I wouldn't say much about the story. The woman was going through a postpartum of depression, if I'm not wrong. And the kids, she dropped the whole night with the kids.
Una imagine sasa labda watoto walikuwa wamelala, how coming, waking them up, and dressing them and telling them we're going. Kids don't even ask questions because I'm not even sure she's in a position to say exactly where they're going. And then the kapiga girl, unajua sahi kapo
she's
mind yake
trying to
ina
mature up.
so she's mature and she understands her environment. And now amebeba katoto kadogo, you know, like, it was so bad, and I really felt for the girl, because you see that lady now, she knows what her mother is going through.
Do you think she'll be okay giving birth? She'll always fear, if I give birth, I might go through whatever my mom is going through right now. And I think people just need support. You need to understand your fellow human. You need to understand your neighbor. You need to understand your brother. You need to understand, because a lot of things are going on. Juzi, like, I don't want to talk about it, but ilikuwa kwa mtandao, a brother lost her life to some celebrity, brother to a celebrity lost her life, and people are now blaming the baby brother. As in the end, alikuwa anampiga, we not support him. Let me tell you, we have, I think first once we have the tough love. I experienced that with my late bro, and let me tell you, when he passed, it's when we realized he was also having some mental breakdown that we didn't know. So, as that, let us just try to understand one another as human, and try to maintain and control. I don't know what you can do.
I'm guilty of one thing. I'm someone very blind. Like, I'm blind. Like, I tell things as I see them. Of which is a problem. Before you say something about someone, may I see any time there's nobody out there? I mean, there's so many ways you can tell a person that it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Maybe, probably come and dressing, you could like, maybe just tell them, hii ungevana hii ingekafiti, then like, kuamwambia all together you're not looking good. Juu mtu atafeel solo.
Yeah.
And those are some of the things that is leading to people feeling insecure about themselves.
Yeah, and let me tell you, as now a manager, like I'm learning management, I've learned that even managing people, you need to have enough grace.
Of course.
You need to have enough grace to know when to talk to someone,
how to
talk to them,
what to say,
and how to approach different people. Because kuna ule mwenye utamu-approach mkijoka and she'll be okay. Kuna ule mwenye utamu-approach naoni anakwenda amekubeba. So you need to have a lot of grace to know how to talk to people, to know how to manage them.
Perfect example. I talk to Jen however way I want to, and I say anything, I wouldn't say that to my sister. She will not get the job. Because you know she won't get the job. It will be crazy. Kwanza takuuliza tu ile, umesema? And then when you try to make it seem like it was a joke, venye ataichukulia utafeel tu mse na venye amefeel vibaya. So like, there's a way I'll talk to her, and there's a way I'll just be myself around you. You know?
And it's okay.
Yeah,
and the other day I was talking to someone, and I was telling the person that, you know, I was telling him, like, me, my friends, we have different relationships. When I'm with B, we can abuse each other. We can always be toxic around each other.
And it's not necessarily toxic.
Yeah, that is how we are. That is how we have built our relationship, and that is how we feel comfortable in it. And there is now the other friend who you are very careful with what
to say.
You're very, and it is okay, and you will not do. Kuna siku nikashtuka nimepata nimetusi mtu umbwa. Because B do that to me each and every time till I'm getting used to it. She will always tell me that. She'll give me a statement and end it up with that abuse. And me, I'm okay with that. She's okay with that.
Are you not my wife? Or am I not your husband?
You're my wife.
And you're my husband.
Yeah.
Are we not supposed to be friends? Friends tell each other anything.
Yeah. So you see, you bring that toxic trait to someone else who will not understand it. So I think what we're trying to say here, just know someone, just know people, learn to live with people.
Yeah.
You cannot know asira, if you can't deal with it, just leave. Toka tu wende, jitoe. Juu utapigwa mangumi na pia utasikia umegongo mzima.
Tutapigana jana. Nizime kwa nini na tunaweza pigana?
No, so utapigana na mwanaume. You can't fight with a man.
Why not?
Because he will kill you.
Why?
He will literally kill you.
Not unless I kill him first.
Oh God. I'll not win this case right now. I won't win this case right now. But all in all, one thing I think before we close, I think before you get into another relationship, before you start a new thing with someone or some place, just heal first so that you don't bleed on others.
But
healing
journey is
it's a process.
I would say it's a process or whatever. Like it's neither here or there, because the same way unaambia mtu sijui heal sijui nini, the people who like hata wamehili wakiwa in the same relationship, what are you saying? Ladies, and you learn to live without this person if you are bad with the relationship, and then when you get out, you're like, I was just waiting for a trip so that you get out. When you're getting out, your mind is already over the person, you know. So when you get out there, how is it jifungia kusema sita heal sijui nini, and then maybe mwenye amekuja that particular point and unasema oh sisi kwa relationship it's already ama sija heal, huyo labda ndo the genuine, you know, that's it, he's the it for you, and then you're like mimi sija heal sijui nini. You healed ukiwa bado kwa ile relationship.
My friend, people heal different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People heal different. Kuna ule mwenye atachukua like years before getting over someone. Kuna ule atachukua months before getting someone. Kuna ule mwenye the same day atakitoka hapa kwa sawa. So healing, I don't know, but like, just like you say, it's a different process for each and every person.
Yeah. And let's just people heal first before going to bleed on innocent people.
And some people don't heal. People don't heal sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go through situations very traumatizing. You might want to heal sahi. You might even take 2 years and say I'm healing. But trust me, those things will still haunt you. That's why I'm saying healing, it's just but people don't get to heal sometimes.
But you know, one thing that I've come to learn, or I've come to realize, just having your own time, not having a relationship, not having anybody. For me, I said for like 11 months, not having like a relationship or commitment or something, anybody. And at that time, I learned how to embrace me. I learned how to love me, I learned how to love my space and everything, and to appreciate what I have at that time, and to know that when someone comes, this is what I can compromise, this is what I can, to this extent, I won't compromise. So I think, yeah, sometimes just take your time, guys. But if you feel you can't take your time, don't get anything, remember in a relationship, not a pain. They say we give so many frogs. So we
a lot of frogs until finally you make it. Relationships, I'm telling you, I've seen people struggle when they've been in marriages for so long. Not that the husband is not loving and supportive. The husband is very supportive, but because it's happening from way back, they're still dealing with them. And then if you don't find someone who's very supportive, understanding, and very patient with you, they might even run out from you. There's this family, they're YouTube, and you know for it. The husband and the wife having depression up until now. Na ni kitu ilimhapenia kitambo even before they met. Na ni kitu inamfanyanga mpaka at some point the wife has to go to the hospital. The husband atakaa na yeye get through that moment of depression. And then at some point pia italipuka tu. That's what I'm telling you, sometimes you don't get to heal.
Oh wow.
You don't get to heal.
We pray then, guys. We
pray.
Just
pray. You pray and praise your word, and then you find someone who's very supportive, patient, and understanding.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get that, trust me, you're going to be alone for a very long time. Because if I'm your husband, and then you get traumatized by things that happened here before, it will happen the first, second, third time, and I'll be like, no, see me why am I going through this? Then I'll walk. You get. It doesn't mean that I don't know, you project all that to this person. Say to healing, you have a better relationship. You pray to God, you find someone who understands you, so that even if you didn't heal and you're going through his episodes, he's going to go through the episodes with you and being supportive and patient with you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Just let's pray we get supportive and understanding.
Because the things that is happening before them, they don't get to go away.
Yeah.
All this time, but trust me, something will happen to you right now, maybe in your current relationship, which will be a trigger na imeletwa na kitu ilikuhapenia before. It might not even be necessarily hiyo kitu inakuhappen, but it will trigger you. That's why I'm telling you, healing inaweza take that forever. Yeah.
Sure. Anyway, guys, Nyaki, it has been a hot conversation.
Very
intense,
hot, but that's how we start our podcast.
Our podcast.
We are called the Safe Space, but we are looking into changing the name. As soon as we do that, we'll tell you guys. So that kuna watu wengi wanakuja kuniambia mnaitwaje pale YouTube, we tell them the Safe Space, they go search, they don't find us. They find a lot of safe spaces.
Sure.
So we're going to change our name to something different, but we haven't come up with the name yet. As soon as we do that, we are going to let you know.
Yeah, sure, guys. Sure. And it is always nice being here, just talking, because we call it safe space because we felt it.
Yeah, we still have a safe space for all of you. I feel like you need to talk about. By the way, we are going to dwell so much on that mental health. We're even going to have people talk about mental health with us in this podcast. So we are looking forward to like doing a lot of things. We want to do something that is going to not just impact us, but also the community. So that we just don't get to talk. We also implement something that's going to help someone out there.
Yeah, sure.
So we are looking forward to invite some counselors, and while we're inviting some counselors, we like partner with them so that they might give out 2 or 3 lessons, sessions to someone out there. Someone who's going through depression and they can't afford.
Sure. Yeah, and we'll go to these organizations.
Yeah,
too.
we will.
Yeah.
So that's what we are planning and what we've been up to. Just a recap of who we are and what we are and what we are all about. So that's to people just such hizo vitu zingine. You'll be looking forward to a lot of things.
Yeah,
very important. We get silly sometimes. Sometimes we get intense, like today.
Sometimes we. But we still, we are not silly guys. We are not.
We get trust you me behind the cameras. We are guy.
Hey, we jogelele to see me.
Yeah.
I'm a very, as you can see, all this. I'm a very, 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 very serious and focused woman. Yes, and people look up to me. I can't just be silly, guys. So that notion out.
If they look up to you, let's just see.
Guys, you can see.
If I look up to you, I look down upon you. Anyway, guys, that's what we had prepared for you today.
Guys, from now on, just talk to me because I'm not talking again. Anyway, guys, it has been nice staying here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for subscribing and for
sharing as well.
And sharing. And for our new subscribers, guys, we love you. Welcome to the safe space. I'm your girl, Jane Jumah, but as always, I like to be called Jumah. And she is
the mighty, the greatest, the only Catherine.
The only mighty person in this world is God.
Why are you getting personal? Mighty is just a word that describes something that's so powerful and whatever. Why are you getting personal?
Camera, please. Camera, which one? Which camera? Which camera are we saying bye to? Bye, guys.
My name is Beatrice. Bye. See you next time. Wacha tuone kazi yetu.